Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play BioShock Infinite, Burial at Sea. So, been a bit since I beat the game. I was sick when I did that last episode. That was a little bit ago. I finally stopped, coughing a whole bunch, 2 or 3 days ago. I'm pretty much back to 100%. Now, I was sick for long enough because I wanted to have this recorded, 2 weeks ago. I was I should just play through the game because I don't want to wait, you know? But I played for about an hour, and then I stopped. And then I just didn't get back to it. I didn't have a lot of energy still. What this is going to be is the first episode won't be blind. After that, I guess it will be. So, I have not played this before. It's kind of, it's exciting. I mean, that's part of the reason I was thinking about playing it not blind also is to enjoy it, because this is the last time I'll ever play a new BioShock in my life, so. But, my initial impressions, by the way, the gameplay is better than BioShock Infinite. And the only real difference is that they consider enemy placement, which was so important in the other BioShocks. Then they just threw out the window in Infinite. But now, the enemy placement is back. It feels more like BioShocks, even if you don't have the same powers that you did in BioShock, even if the same ones are in Infinite. Enemy placement was huge. Plus, there's, limited ammo. So, I had to be, scrounging for ammo at the beginning. I don't know, it's good. Those two changes made it so much more engaging. But here we go. I don't, even after an hour, have really any idea where the story is going. I have a lot of questions. Please don't answer them. I don't know the answers yet. I do know the basics of FPSs. I'm not very experienced with FPSs. I enjoy a challenge, but not that involved me putting a cursor on a guy. Now, stabbing a guy, give me a hard challenge. The moment she came into my office, I knew nothing was ever gonna be the same. DeWitt Investigations.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you gotta name this?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
See, well, Elizabeth knows about Sally. So you note that he had the doll that was in that photo. It is certainly a different year. This is the timeline of a different town. Oh, and it's New Year's. Oh my god, it's New Year's. I just Oh my. Well, if you know your BioShock lore, I am surprised I didn't notice that last time. Let's see. Seeing if there's anything else interesting. Oh, he's little gambling there. He's a police. No, maybe that means he's a detective. He's not necessarily a police officer. I don't think there's anything else I can glean. No gods or kings, only men.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
Freaking Sander Cohen. Walking into a wall, are you, Elizabeth?
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking.
Rapture's
Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Just a matter of time before Ryan's goons round up anybody talks bad about him. I mean, just look what happened to Frank Fontaine.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
So, if you hadn't guessed, we are... if you hadn't guessed, then you hadn't played the other game. We are in Rapture. Possibly the same Rapture from the first game, but you know how multiple dimensions are? I haven't actually confirmed that. Please don't confirm it for me. I'm just talking. Ooh, those are the holes that the little sisters
Keep moving, buddy.
I was just looking at the... Alright, I don't want any trouble.
Red means stop, green means go. This is the rule all little girls know.
Also people who drive.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy.
In what country is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to say yes to the doubters and the parasites.
Yes, but even Andrew Ryan takes a vacation.
Jet postal.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
Definitely don't have after this day. Can't believe I didn't notice it was New Year's.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? Are they just some kind of machine?
Nice. How come we didn't get that ability in BioShock 2? Oh, that's so cool.
Well, I say you should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to vote.
You
on
have
it.
the snooty voice.
Otherwise,
Well,
it's just-
I say, I'm the family member in the anime.
Funny,
What?
you not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
She looks a lot older. If we're following the same timeline... No, she doesn't look old enough for that. But again, assuming this Elizabeth is also a time-traveling interdimensional person, and basically the fact that she doesn't seem to know about little sisters makes it seem like she's not from here. She could have time traveled, but she does look older. I think they did that intentionally. But is it our Elizabeth? This can't be our Booker, but this could be our Elizabeth.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
I'm wondering if those are memories from other dimensions.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
That's one of the powers that some of the people had in the first game, the teleport. I don't think you ever get it, though, do you? Be pretty cool.
I went through basic with them, decent sort, but the Italians, Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be
He gets that
making
from
it
his
obvious.
father.
I'm listening to
No
him.
one from my side of the family was ever so lackadaisical.
It is cool seeing Rapture before the fall, I must say. Because I always liked the art style, but it was all, like, ruined and stuff. And now it's just full on out. Fine liquors and tobaccos.
Ah, Mr. DeWitt. Back again. And so soon.
Whoa, are you judging me? You're a wine store. Can't afford
Right,
this.
you're going through. It looks like you'll need an advance on your fee.
I don't got $3 to my name? That's disgraceful.
Betty, it's 5 o'clock. Dinner should be on the table.
Need to Know Theater, the greatest of Dr. Bridget Tannenbaum. Wow.
In the know? Innovation and competition are what fuel Rapture. But that fuel can be diluted with rumor or flat-out lies. The rumor monger asks, what are these so-called splicing side effects? Well, take a look around you. Do you see anything wrong with your neighbor? The rumor monger asks, why has Tannenbaum withdrawn from the public's eye? Dr. Tannenbaum is a scientific mind unparalleled, even in Rapture. She's no doubt in her lab, toiling away at her next great innovation. I heard she was in cahoots with Fontaine. Merely slander from jealous naysayers. Remember, Rapture competes through innovation, not cheap shots. Bridget Tannenbaum is a woman who represents the best of science and industry. In other words, she's a Rapture gal. Now you know.
Thank you for reading that for me. I had to read all the other ones because we were back in the silent picture era. Better not play slots. I don't even have $1, do I? Ain't got $1. Maybe I'll find some of the trash. As is Booker's way.
How is Ryan taking over Fontaine's business any different than, say, eminent domain? It's just the hand of government coming down on the individual.
Fontaine was a criminal.
By whose standards? Ryan's?
Elizabeth, you're not being chill about this.
Off the penalty.
Alright, I gotta be more chill when I'm eavesdropping.
Keep your hand on the chain, friend.
Mr. DeWitt.
What? Oh. You want to stop teleporting everywhere?
I'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of Invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Private party. Nope.
Alright, it looks like there's 3 local stores you can choose from.
What?
So thank you for giving me the tutorial while Elizabeth is talking.
Entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Alright, let's go to the stores.
What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
Don't know what Shylock means.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome, please. Have a look around.
Excuse me. The lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of
Cohen
fine
sends
talk
those
about a
masks out in
stolen
some
ring.
kind of box.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
Damn.
The
Must be somewhere else.
assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me.
A little theft.
You hand the
I
ring
can
back,
afford
the
wine
matter will
now.
remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash. I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up.
Yeah.
Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist's Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
I don't have all the flaws and drawbacks.
They stole like $43. So much money. Robbed blind. This will go upstairs.
Dr. Steinman told me.
Rapture Records.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely.
Tea.
Isn't it
Gotta
lovely?
find that box.
And possibly some money.
Music does something to me.
Oh.
Especially something in this game.
Just leaving your safe open.
Primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music.
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it up? Oh, it's so intoxicating. But also powerful and masculine.
There's really nothing here to steal.
One feels the urge to surrender. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Oh my. Oh dear.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Frank Fontaine. Now there was a straight shooter. One of us.
I don't want to follow one of us.
You imagine having a beer with Andrew Ryan? Probably some teetotaler. Don't trust a man, don't drink, least from time to time.
Ryan understands something fundamental about mankind. We want to be better than we are. That is what separates us from the jungle.
I get your dog whistle. But like, he doesn't drink. That's what you're judging his personality on? Okay. Just one of the places?
Buongiorno, signore.
Italian accent. This is not one of the places.
Days. Her little girl's been missing for days. I'm a complete wreck if Trudy even gets a nosebleed. So many children. It can't all be coincidence.
Yep, a lot of little girls being kidnapped. Ooh, coffee. Alright, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. I just wanted to check it out. I never got that line the first time because I didn't come in here, so... Probably all types of stuff I missed.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason, and one reason only. He built a better mousetrap.
Oh, for God's sake, Armand, you want to get us both rounded up?
So you admitted that Ryan's rounding people up.
It was a figure of speech.
The pot calling the kettle black is a figure of speech.
I keep my head low and I do my job.
Like a good German.
Now, is that a figure of speech?
We're gonna get rounded up and killed. Yeah, what? See? He's rounding up and killing people. Ah, I just meant it figuratively. What are you talking about? You definitely proved his point there. But yeah, also, her point, shut the hell up if that's actually happening. Taking the taint out of fount... Okay. That's what I get for trying to read. Need to know theater. Taking the taint out of Fontaine. There we go.
Are you in the know? You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. the Council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
I usually like my products with a little criminal. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Why are you wasting your time with that one?
Are you talking to me? I don't know you. I don't know you. Artist struggle is where it's supposed to go.
Unpleasantness with Fontaine seems so far behind us now.
I hope all of his crowd are enjoying themselves, locked up forever.
Ooh. Art all seems very similar. Must be the same artist.
Take your time. Take it all in.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Also, you want to get a better haircut? Good God.
Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
Where is he hiding that box?
Make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolish
There you
tumble
are,
out.
little son of a bitch.
Would you like me to tell you what...
Oh, what you? Oh, I would like so much to understand.
Ooh.
In this piece, Cohen intended
Oh.
the struggle of the great man, condemned to breathe the swampy air of the parasite.
You see all that in that little picture?
Yes, in fact. Now, did your companion go...
Oh, you've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony.
So do I.
Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Alright, let's let go as get drunk. Get gun drunk. Oh, by the way, so this was not where the mask was when I played it. It's always in the last place that you search. You have to search all 3 places. It'll just be in the last one.
Amazing what a few months peace and quiet.
Good. You've located the mask.
3rd time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Yeah, that's one of those things you can do in a video game, and then the illusion is spoiled if you ever play it again.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Womp womp. Mask on.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Not sure how Elizabeth is supposed to get in since there's only one mask, but I'm sure she'll just teleport around. What the?
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Bunnies. Sounds like Nutcracker music.
Dance, dance, move!
Yeah, it's the Sugar Plum Fairies. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm actually working the Nutcracker at one of my local theaters again.
Conduit!
As a stagehand.
Yourselves to the music!
Not as a performer.
To the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! For God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in Rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you? you!
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes! It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two.
Dance.
Art
Dance.
strips
Dance.
away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dun, 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 dun. Nah, you didn't even look.
Dance
All right.
with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
I mean, we were a little distracted.
I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Whatever, your mustache is painted on. That's weird. Who does that? True to his word. Oh, okay. Just like the other game.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Krebs. Dun 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 dun.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial, let's see.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
By the way, in the off chance that someone is watching this before they watch the BioShock Let's Play, you know, occasionally I'm going to be talking about stuff that would spoil the original BioShock. I doubt there's anyone that applies to, but I just thought I'd mention. I do believe this was meant to be played after you beat that game. I do wonder, is there anyone who has played this game, like started with BioShock Infinite before playing the other two, and then played this DLC? I wonder how that would read to them. Because they did give you, if you look around, there's a lot of background to know what's going on. You don't need to know everything that happened in the first BioShock, because this clearly takes place before it, assuming it's the same Rapture. But it definitely informs a lot of things that are happening if you do know. Stand above the cow. Oh, your ad went too fast. Everything goes too fast. The Black Dream. The Black Dream? Alright. Making me a little paranoid based on some of the stuff in the other game. What? You know, I'm good. I'm good on that. But it wasn't racist, so 3 out of 10. You scored some points. Oh, here we go. You telling me that? Notice I have 5 bullets. But I do have 2 plasmids from the other game. Or I guess vigors, but they're called plasmids here. Would have been cool if they gave you your original ones from BioShock, but whatever. Oh, watch. That'll go nicely with all my gold bars.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Okay. Ah.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
So that makes me think it's our Elizabeth, except I'm not entirely sure. That doesn't entirely prove it because it looks like multiple Elizabeths had the same end experience as ours. But it makes me think she's the one.
It is your duty to report the smuggler.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosted one. Get me frosted.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosted. Want it.
Business before pleasure!
Alright, I got the grabber unjammed.
These new some?
Gotta save bullets. Alright, good first encounter, guys. But you see already how planned that was. They gave you a situation to use the air attack. They had a guy with melee looking after you, like...
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
Yeah, not gonna go that much further. So I guess the second episode... I played farther than this. Like, I did a bit of the combat.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was,
Geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds.
Hey up!
Well, they took care of her faster than I would have liked. I have one bullet left. Got your ring.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
It looks like Rapture already had its problems before it, like, fell.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
They just kind of cordoned everyone off so that the populace wouldn't freak out. The Circus of Value. Jockey bat. Ah, look at that. The best ability already enhanced. Good thing I did all that looting, or I wouldn't have been able to afford it. And that's why you should always steal from companies, kids. Oh, wait. That's probably not. Just don't get cut. No. Where are we going?
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up. Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
How'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Yeah. Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now, all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
Yeah. Maybe even lay down a trap or two.
Holy crap! Well, out of bullets. You
face me.
Mr. DeWitt, take a look.
To accept less is madness.
Wow, what a dodge. Didn't even know you could dodge that. But again, you see what I'm saying, right? They set up cool scenarios, just like the other game. There was an exploding barrel there, for God's sakes.
And little time to do it.
Oh, is there someone else?
This will be very painful. Come! Let's test your metal!
Oh, I forgot. They nerfed... they did nerf this plasmid. It's still very good, but they no longer kill themselves, so... It was obviously overpowered before. You could just keep on using it, auto-targeted, and would just kill anyone you hit. If you hit a second person, they'd kill themselves. It was ridiculous. Now it runs out. And if you hit another target, the other one's just released and will start attacking you. Way more balanced, because I don't know what they were thinking last time. So, you know, there's also little improvements like that. Just wanted to check upstairs. Whoa! Alrighty then. None of that. Oh, I didn't even give me any ammo. Kind of banking out that. So once again, you have gear, like in BioShock Infinite. Using a plasmid to kill an enemy to return some Eve. I will take your Filthy leech? Is that what that said? I don't know if I want something called a filthy leech in my pants. Alright. Fine. Weird. Maybe that's not what it said. I don't know. What was that? Was that a lockpick? Hell yeah. Forded Dungry, Forded off with proper. Ooh, Elizabeth, step back. Just wanted to see. Not quite as satisfying as an explosion as I was hoping for, but still pretty good. Wait, can I even go into that place? I didn't check. Yeah, this is the door I wanted to test.
Locked. Elizabeth?
I'll give it a whirl.
Cool, so I couldn't have gotten it if I didn't explore.
Ready.
Oh, hello. Tommy gun. Only 18 shots, though. Money, money, money. First audio log. Xander Cohen.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasite, this. And the exaltation of man, that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
You in the bedroom?
Please. Just say something for Mother.
Help me for my friend.
Okay, catch! I'll keep my eyes open for more.
Like, oh god, I like it so much better. You can actually, like, deal with situations. Like, in a lot of ways, they're just like, here's the cool solution. But it still feels cool when you do the cool solution. It's not just you go into, there's a giant field that everyone starts shooting at you, and you set up some traps, and they're like, that's funny. And then they just shoot at you, and they don't even step in. Because there's not close quarters. Why would they? They always have a clear shot on you. I thought I just saw it. Did I hallucinate it? I thought, there it is. Didn't hallucinate it. Better mouse trap. Plasmid traps are more potent and cost less Eve. Oh. Like, if only BioShock Infinite was like this, man. Would have been totally different. And it's just that one little change. Like, I get you wanted all your outdoor environments, but then you had to think of ways to utilize the enemies a bit better. Alright, I think we're almost done with this episode. Yeah, 45 minutes on that. Ooh! You know what I want.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Hell yeah.
How many of you had?
Well, that took away all of my Eve. But I'm at full health. You know, sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter because you're not good at the magic, but you can box with the bear, and the bear will kill you, but you won't feel the pain of defeat or his claws. Here's someone. Hi. I missed. Ow. How are you? Oh, you're a different guy. I was like, how are you still alive? Da 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 da. You. Woo. Nothing in there. There's like never anything in there. It's weird that they even let you search them. Anything in this baby carriage? No? Okay. I guess not. So that was a whole detour right there. That was an entire room I didn't need to go to, but there was some good stuff there, obviously. Oops! Gotta stop getting the drinks. I lost all my magic because of it. Can I get up there?
Look up there.
Whee! Alright, this is gonna be the last fight before I end it.
Look. There. Splicers.
Looks like they're fighting each other.
Who is it?
Oops. Not what I meant to do.
My territory. Mine. Don't steal my leads!
Also, like, stealth is actually viable in this game. You can sneak up on people. Another aspect they kind of just did away with. You know, so they didn't all just start rushing towards me. Alright, new hat, Evil Eye. Weapon damage increases while the player is using aim and sights. Okay, well, I'm never gonna use aim sights. I don't do that. I'm not a guy that does that. Not sure where the last person is. What?
Honey? Why?
Well, I guess I can't do anything about that. Did it just shoot him? Yeah, he's damaged.
Catch.
Great.
Bye. Nice. Ow. Well, I guess I shouldn't have run into the flames. I think that's gonna be it for this time. So yeah, I think I made the point about the combat. It's far more enjoyable, even though the only thing they changed is just enemy placement. And that one thing did so much. They let you set up traps, they let you use the environment. Like, where was all that stuff in BioShock Infinite? I don't know. It was kind of... Because, like, you know, it's a pretty, like, standard, you just shoot. You use a power or so, but, like, you let the player do, like, interesting things and use the powers in interesting ways. That's what makes it feel cool, so... Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, as always, to my lovely patrons. I still won't be doing it blind for all of next episode, but I think I'll be doing it for some of next episode, so that'll be interesting. And I'll see you then. Later.
Living in the future.